CS2 ranks in Premier started off pretty rough. Everyone got placed in the wrong elo for a few weeks until Valve had to come in and implement some changes to fix people's Premier ranks to the correct numbers. It started off with needing to be inactive to recalibrate your rank. Now that it has been multiple weeks and over a month has passed since the update, ranks across the board are a lot different from before. Scopegg, this is the Premier rating numbers change from November 9th to the start of December, showcasing how many players throughout this time completely changed their rating as a whole. The average rating on November 9th was 3k to 10k, with over 16% of the player base sitting at a 5k elo rating. This was one day after the Premier rating change, which was on November 8th, but most people at the time didn't actually get a new rank. It took a few days for people to actually catch on that this change was working and for it to go into effect, which is noticeable as not even 1 month later on December 5th, the entire Premier rating distribution was changed. When previously over 16% of the players had a 5k rating, to then less than 1 month later it was only 4% of the player base, with the average ranks around 9k to over 15,000. But then, even more recently, scopegg shared the ranks for the end of December, which will show where ranks have ended up now that it's been nearly 2 full months since the Premier changes. The ranks seem to have evened out with a bell curve from 9k to around 16,000, from less than 1% of players being 15,000 elo in November to over 9% of the players being 15,000 elo now. 5k rating used to be 16% of the player base, to now it only being 2 to 3%. At this moment, the average player receives a negative 178 loss and a plus 257 for a win. Apart from complaints about the CS2 anti-cheat, players seem to be happy about the Premier changes throughout the past months now that things have been ironed out and ranks have been completely adjusted. This is great news for the next season, as hopefully the starting placements won't be as rough as Season 1.